Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we have a brand new trailer for WWE 2K Battlegrounds, with this new trailer featuring the advocate Paul Heyman as he runs through all of the different game modes that are included. So what we're going to do, we're going to break down all of the new gameplay footage that was shown off, including all of the new confirmations such as characters, moves, OMG moments and the creation suite. As we start off the breakdown, the first footage that we get are entrance clips, some of which we've seen before, as we see Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Kofi Kingston and John Cena. Then we get our first look at Edge in action, as we see Edge going up against The Rock, who's seen featuring one of his alternate attires that you can unlock when pre-ordering the game, with Edge going on to hit this crazy new spear. The crazy moves continue as this next shot shows off John Cena hitting a big A on the regular version of The Rock, who we then see in this next clip as he makes his entrance, before we then switch to more entrance clips, this time with Becky Lynch and Andre the Giant, as well as this short clip of Daniel Bryan performing a yes taunt, which it's unclear if this is just a taunt or if it's part of his entrance. However, if it is his entrance, then this would be the first in-ring entrance that we've seen, as all of the other clips have been shown on the area where the superstars break out of the crates. Getting back to the gameplay, here we have Roman Reigns delivering a Superman punch to Stone Cold, who we see wearing the same jeans and vest from his entrance. Therefore it looks as though superstars will wrestle in the same attire that they enter in, rather than having entrance and in-ring attires. This also seems to be confirmed by the next clip, as here we see The Undertaker delivering a power slam to Andre while still wearing the hat from his entrance. In these next clips, we get to see some of the superstars that we can play as in the game's story mode, with one of the characters shown off, including this red-haired woman who I believe, according to the press release, is called Jessica Johnson. The next clip also shows off another of the custom characters that you can choose to play as we have this guy delivering a big boot to Samoa Joe, who can be seen sporting an alternate attire to the one that we originally seen him in. Therefore this confirms that we'll see both red and black and green and black attires for Joe. Also shown off, we have Ember Moon, who was recently announced as part of the roster reveal, as here we see her in a dazed state as Jessica hits an elbow drop. Up next we have the third of our custom characters, as we see this one throwing Daniel Bryan into the air before he then goes on to perform what looks to be Apollo Crews' standing moonsault. Heading over to the American Auto Shop, here we have Becky Lynch and Charlotte in action, as we get to see one of the environmental attacks that is used in this arena as Becky throws Charlotte into the jack holding up the car, which we then see come crashing down. Our fourth custom character shown off next, as we have this guy taking on The Fiend in a cage match, which also takes place in the Auto Shop arena, with the character sending The Fiend flying with this jumping kick. Up next we have character number 5, as we see them here delivering Big Show's KO punch to a suited and booted Baron Corbin. Then we see two very similar characters in action, as we have a purple haired woman and a green haired woman going up against the Bella Twins, as the purple haired woman uses a power up to unleash a blast of energy that sends her opponents flying. In this next clip, we're introduced to the Battleground Challenge mode and Paul Heyman's newest client, the Captain, as Paul Heyman explains that the Challenge mode will see players create their own custom character, which they can then use to complete 100 different challenges that will reward them with currency to unlock additional content. It's in this section where we got our first proper look at the game's character editor and some of the options that it contains, as the first thing that you need to do is select to create a male or female character before then going on to select one of the 5 classes with High Flyer, Technician, All-Rounder, Brawler or Powerhouse. Once you've set your class, then you're free to customize the look of your character using the sliders provided, including options for customizing the player's eyebrows, eyes, cheeks and nose. After customizing the sliders, the next thing for you to customize is the superstar's skin colour, the amount of body hair that they have, and the age of your superstar to give them an old or young appearance. As for clothing, here we see the main clothing menu where you can choose an area to customize before we then get a look at some of the available headwear, as well as the facial hair options, which can be customized to all kinds of different colours. Also shown off, we have the outfit section, which comes with the pirate outfit that we've seen the Captain sporting, as well as various other designs ranging from the likes of aliens all the way to your more regular wrestling attires. Plus, we also get to see some of the unlock prices, as outfits such as this robot one will cost 100 coins or 4,000 points. Alongside the outfits, players can also customize clothing individually, with these next screenshots also confirming the ability to set different items for the left and right arm, as well as for the left and right leg. Shown off under accessories, here we have some special items that can be assigned, including this zombie skin which we see applied to the Captain. As we switch to the next clip, here we see the captain breaking out of his own custom barrel, which is different to the crates that we've seen the superstars breaking out of, as this barrel is one of the options that you can set when customizing your character. With the captain now created, here we see him going up against Kalisto as he uses the dirty tactic of blowing dust into Kalisto's eyes, which looks to be one of the featured power-ups. The next move that we get to see looks to be the RKO, as he uses this one to take out Ricochet. Heading back to the character editor, here we see some more of the crazy outfits, including the alien characters, as well as this lucha outfit, which we see featured in the next clip as the captain is shown grabbing the opponent by the foot and then launching them into the air, where he then spawns his own mallet to attack them with. Switching game modes, here we have some footage of the King of the Battlegrounds mode, which is the online last man standing mode that sees 4 players starting out in the ring, with 4 more waiting on the outside, and the aim of the game being to eliminate all of your opponents. Shown off as part of this reveal, here we have the first look at AJ Styles, who's yet to be announced for the game, with AJ featuring his blue and black attire. Also briefly shown off, we have a short glimpse of Dolph Ziggler, who we see past the camera after he's thrown to the outside, with Akira Tozawa also shown off in the same manner. Also revealed, we get a glimpse of a bearded Randy Orton, who we see here lying on the mat as the captain celebrates his victory. Getting back to regular game modes, the trailer also confirms your standard one-on-one match as we see Daniel Bryan performing a diving splash to John Cena. Also confirmed are tag team matches as we see 4 of the game's custom characters in action, with this clip showing off breakable steel chairs as the chair can be seen breaking into multiple pieces after striking an opponent. Alongside regular tag team matches, we also have the confirmation of tornado tag team matches that see all 4 players in the ring at once, as we have the captain teaming up with The Miz to take on Daniel Bryan and Jeff Hardy. Going back to the destructible weapons, here we also get a clip of the motorbike, which you can see also breaks into little pieces upon impact. Another confirmation we have are triple threat matches, as we again see the captain and 2 other custom characters in action, with this clip appearing to confirm that you can break up moves by performing strikes rather than wait for the animation to play out. Also shown is the lightning power-up, which appears to only target one of your opponents, as we see the captain using it here against one opponent whilst the other one remains unaffected. Fatal 4-way matches are the next to be confirmed, with this footage featuring the reveal of Big E as he's shown throwing the Fiend, with the other 2 superstars appearing to be Randy Orton and Seth Rollins, with Rollins wearing his Burn It Down tights featuring the flames on the side. In this next clip, here we have 2 moves going on simultaneously, as we have Randy Orton throwing Corbin into the air as he goes on to deliver this punch that sends Corbin spinning, whilst in the background we see Big Show delivering a huge chokeslam to Ricochet. Staying with Big Show, we also see him deliver the same chokeslam to Edge in this next clip, before we then switch to what I'm guessing is some sort of side effect type move between The Rock and Edge, however it's hard to tell just who's performing it. The trailer then cuts back to the Big Show delivering the chokeslam to Edge, with this new wider shot revealing it as a fatal 4-way match featuring Drew McIntyre and The Rock, with the ring also shown to feature a cracking effect as a result of the chokeslam. As the trailer begins to wind down, we get this shot of The Rock and Cena as we see The Rock delivering the same DDT that was shown off in the original trailer, one of the custom characters delivering a hard-hitting suplex to Baron Corbin, the spinning double axe handle springboard to Daniel Bryan, and then another shot of the cage match in the Auto Shop arena, which you can see this time features a money bag on the wall of the cage which you can collect to gain extra bonus coins. Back in the Everglades, here we have The Rock using the Fists power-up on John Cena, before we then switch to this shot of the Bellas in tag team action, which gives us a better look at the purple and green haired characters. Finally, the trailer ends where it began, with more entrance shots of Andre the Giant and The Undertaker. So there you go, that's a breakdown of everything contained in the Game Modes trailer. There's quite a lot in terms of new footage, as we have multiple new confirmations on both characters and attires, as well as that new OMG moment with the car. So let me know your thoughts on the trailer in the comments, especially if you picked up on anything that I missed, and if you haven't already, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, as I'll have plenty more Battlegrounds news and gameplay coming your way very soon. Until then though, thank you for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.